Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Playing Criminal Case on Facebook, Pacific Bay, Inner City, case number 16, heading on to chapter number 3. We gotta figure out if Hannah is destroying all of Grimsboro. That would not be good. Hey Commissioner Ace, we're in big trouble. A virus is tearing through every electronic device in Inner City, and nobody knows how to stop it. My digital watch keeps insisting that it's 42 o'clock in 1967. Where is Hannah when you really need her? Ace, get yourself over to Inner Chaos's headquarters again. Check every corner. I just know those ruffians are responsible for this virus somehow. Yeah, I guarantee you they are. Question is Hannah the real culprit to this? That is the $20,000 question. Concerning that's what we always get from this. Alright, USB stick, obviously. Nixon mask. Well, that's kind of funny, actually. Anyways, faded paper. Torn paper. Let's go to faded paper. Is that? Yeah, cool. Well, I got plenty of stars, so this should be fine. The headquarters are still deserted. Do you really think Inner Chaos released that dreadful electronic virus into town, Ace? Not to mention both Frito and Johnny are suspects in Vito Peoni's murder. Could the virus be their next step in bringing all media down? Yeah, you're right. If they did this, the USB stick you picked up will prove it. I'll get it straight to the lab. I just hope the equipment is still working. And well done for the documents. It says enemies of the revolution. The ink is faded, but I'm sure you'll be able to find out who those enemies are. And as for that torn up paper, before we can deduce anything from it, I'm afraid you'll have to put it back together, Ace. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll do all the heavy lifting. There's my 9 hours. I'm cool with that. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, great, you managed to retrieve the names of the enemies of the revolution. Let's see who's on this list. Oh my goodness, there's Chief Marquez names on this list. And even Judge Dante's. You're right, Vito Peoni's name is at the top of the list. Sure thing, Ace, we need to talk to Frito again and ask him about this list. You're darn right, man, if he plans on taking out Andrea, that would be very, very bad. Although, if he took her out, Jones could be our new police chief. But I don't know if I want to get rid of Andrea just yet. The torn papers you found in the anarchist headquarters are from a police flyer. Well, you're right. We know the man on the flyer. It's Johnny Crossman, the anarchist. But he didn't have his beard yet, and he looked calmer. Alright, and he was arrested for attempting to kill Vito Peoni. Yes, Ace, I'll get to the car. We need to talk to Johnny straight away. Man, a couple of these guys have really big motives. You guys again? Can a revolutionary leader plan world domination and peace? Well, you've got some explaining to do, Mr. Mancini. We found your list of enemies with Vito Peoni's name at the top. Ha! Writing a list of enemies doesn't prove anything. Besides, a love for espresso coffee. The only thing I got from my parents was this advice. Know your enemies and you'll know yourself. That's why I wrote a list. But planning something doesn't mean I did it. Besides, if I had murdered that fascist editor-in-chief, I would be holding a press conference right about now. Looks like someone else got there first, though. I'll have a start on the next on the list. Your Chief Marquez, perhaps. As if you could ever touch Chief Marquez when Commissioner Ace is around to protect us all. We'll be watching you, Frito. Dude, that guy needs to die. Next case, that guy needs to die. I'm just throwing it out there. He needs to die, like, really soon. Hey, Mr. Crossman, Commissioner Ace has found that you've been arrested for attempting to kill Vito Peoni. How could you keep this from us? Well, you found out, eh? Well, yeah, I did try to kill him. Him and his media cronies were destroying society with their lies and hatred, so I tried to shoot him. I failed, but you know what? I still spent 10 years in jail for it. How's that for justice? I used to sit in my cell watching the clock, drinking my crappy espresso the inmates made, counting down the minutes until I was free. It almost drove me mad. Looks like someone got to him before I could. but I don't care. I'll have some lasagna in honor of whoever did it. These people are crazy. People are literally out of their minds. Anyways, guys, see you guys back in 9 hours. Pitching Ace 88. Arrivederci. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Put Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's finish up the USB drive. Ace and Santa is still nowhere to be found. I volunteered to take care of this thing you found in Inner Chaos's headquarters. I've done my research, and this is a USB stick, which stands for Universal Serial Bus. Bus is in computers, not as in traffic. I knew that, dude. Jan, we were actually hoping for you to give us info on the contents of the USB stick, you know, so we could know who unleashed the virus. Well, every time I put the USB in my computer, the screen went bright pink and the keyboard started smoking. I don't know how we can figure this out. Perhaps I could help? Oh, snap. Hannah, you've come back. It's just so good to see you. Thanks, guys. It's good to be back. Do you mind if we go into my office? I'll feel more comfortable there. Uh-oh. What's going on? I owe you guys an apology, Ace. I ran away to go and solve the case. I was angry and thought I could be a great detective and prove Heather's innocence myself. I searched through every trash can at the station, every pizzeria on Little Italy streets, and that rat-infested anarchist headquarters. I didn't find a single clue. I'm sorry, Ace. I think I'll stick to computers. I'll never make a police officer. I'll leave that to the experts. But even if I was terrible at electronics, I could still tell you who this USB belongs to. It's mine. It was stolen from my apartment a few nights ago. It contains a virus I made years ago. That's what's messing with electronics. And give me a second. I should be able to see you use this USB blast. What? That's impossible. She'd never do that. Hannah, what's happening? Who used that virus? It's Heather. She's the one who used the USB stick to upload the virus on the city's servers. Yikes. Hannah, why don't you try to stop the virus while Commissioner Ace goes talk to Heather? We'll straighten all this mess out. You'll see. Oh, there are about to be some fireworks. Whoa. Guys, I'm getting really worried. I've been driving on my scooter all day trying to find Hannah. She's back at the station, but Heather, she said you're responsible for unleashing that virus in the servers, that you stole her USB stick. Why'd you do that? Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. When Peony told me he wouldn't drop the article about Hannah, I got really upset. I wanted to bring him down, so I stole a computer virus from Hannah and uploaded it to the Daily Dawn network. I thought I would destroy everything and ruin Vito's life. I drank 10 espressos waiting for the virus to work, but nothing happened until today. Now I've ruined things with Hannah. I've stolen from her, I've ran the risk of having her blamed for that virus. She'll never forgive me. Can I go now, Commissioner Ace? I need some comfort food. Heck, I'll have lasagna. It's full of fat, but who cares? Hannah will never look at me again anyways. Whoa. Whoa, she just got a whole bunch of stuff, and she's wearing a pin. Ace, I still can't believe Heather is responsible for unleashing this virus onto the town servers. And if she did this all to bring down Vito Peony, could she have gone even further when she realized it hadn't worked? And let's not forget about Johnny, who spent 10 years in jail for trying to kill our victim. What if he decided to finally commit the crime he'd been locked up for? Oh, it's all too much to handle, Ace. I'm thinking of baking a cake to cheer myself up. There's a delicious recipe in Morietti's book for tiramisu. Hey, you're right. Morietta has written a recipe for tiramisu, a cake which includes espresso. So Morietti drinks espresso. Wow, that's crazy. Ace, I'm glad to see you. This virus has destroyed the computer rail network for the city. The only trains left running are the old diesel engines going out from Grand Central Station, and soon 100,000 commuters are going to be heading that way. Go back to the crime scene, get more evidence before it's completely destroyed. Alright, calm down. Okay, so basically everyone does all of that stuff. So it's gonna be, you know, what else do they have? And it does seem like that, the radioactive type thing is probably gonna play a role. Okay, wedding dress. Broken device. Looks like it's a camera. Camcorder or whatever. Okay, fairy lights. Stained napkin. Guitar and shoes. Good on you for collecting all those clues before the hordes of commuters arrive, Ace. Only you could have done it under such pressure. That security camera is a pretty bad way, but I'm sure you'll be able to fix it with your skills. And do you think that the napkin is suspicious? I know better than to argue. Let's have a closer look at it. Oh man. This is going to be interesting. Oh, 120 gigabytes, that's actually pretty big. We are natural with electronics, Ace. That video surveillance camera looks brand new. Good job. Now that Hannah's back, finding something about the killer on that footage should be no problem. Let's get this camera to the lab. So you're telling me it's only going to take 3 hours, or is it going to take her as long as it takes everyone else? Okay, 9 hours. At least it's not 15. That stuff. Dude, that napkin was really filthy, but you got a great sample out of it. Yon should have no problem processing it. That's funny, my face and her face was almost exactly the same. Another 15-hour one. Alright. Well, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys back here. I have a feeling you guys are going to get to the like quota, so I'm probably going to be speeding this up very soon, so I'll see you guys when I do that. This is PitchingAce88. Au revoir. Alright folks, PitchingAce88, we are back. I'd like to give a little shout out to Megan G, who is one of the first likes. She also asked what soundtrack would I put on Criminal Case if I could have one. And I would love to have the Scooby-Doo soundtrack to the back of it. I think that would just be absolutely fantastic. I'd love to do a dub, although I'm sure there's copyright issues that mention that I cannot do that. I'd like to give a shout out to Timo Amumu, Anima Lava 88, and Luva Felu. Thank you guys all for liking and commenting. Keep doing it, and guarantee you eventually you'll be in there. I guarantee it. Well, this is a nightmare. Do you know how difficult it is to get data from a camera when all your computers are infected with a virus? But Hannah, I thought you said you were the one who created the virus. Shouldn't you be able to stop it? Well, it's not as easy as that. I created this virus years ago, and I've lost the shutdown key. Anyway, calm down. Look at that camera for you. It wasn't exactly pointing in the right direction, but I still managed to isolate one blurry frame showing the killer. The one thing I can tell you is the killer is wearing an anti-nuclear badge. It was easy to recognize because Heather is wearing the exact same one. But I'm sure it's not her. Of course, Hannah. Well, Ace, we now know that Vito's killer is now wearing an anti-nuclear badge. Let's go get them, whoever they are. I told you, I knew the badge was going to play a big part in this. But anyways, guys, let's use this. Oh no! It's okay. I'm still doing well on cash. Well, I'm impressed, Ace. I wouldn't have thrown this napkin in the trash rather than scan it for evidence. But your instincts were correct, though. This napkin was used by Vito's killer, and the food residue consisted entirely of lasagna and espresso. And there was more. Among the food, I managed to find tiny hairs, with high amounts of certain keratin, the substance which makes hair grow. What suggests that this hair is cut frequently. This, combined with the fact that it was on the napkin, allows me to confirm that this is mustache hair. So the killer has a mustache. Well, thank you, Jan. That's just the info we needed to break the case. So it's not Aisha, obviously. Well, we've got everything we need, Ace. We can finally arrest Vito Pioni's killer. Well, I must ask you a question. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you? I'll bet you it's this guy. Interesting. Wait a minute, he doesn't ride a scooter. Oh, no way. Is it Vito? I think it's Frito. I think it's Frito. That's awesome. Good. I wanted this guy in jail for so long. Thank goodness. A moron. Frito Mancini, Commissioner Ace is arresting you for the brutal murder of Vito Pioni. On what grounds? You haven't got anything. Not one shred of evidence. Well, on the contrary, Commissioner Ace found your sketchpad filled with designs for the murder. Drawings don't mean... Commissioner Ace also found your scooter's GPS proving you were at Grand Central Station at the time of the crime. Well, that could be... And then Commissioner Ace found your mustache hair at the crime scene. Face it, Frito, you're guilty. Guilty? Why should I feel guilt for Vito's death? That right-wing pig had it coming. I'm glad I killed him. That Daily Dawn tells more lies than all the politicians, banks, and police officers combined. The revolution had to start with Vito's death. And it's going to stop with it. Thanks to Commissioner Ace, Frito Mancini, you're under arrest. Ha, we'll see about that. Hey Hannah, you don't normally come to court. What brings you here? Well, it's a special occasion. Wild horses couldn't stop me from seeing Frito go down. Well done, Ace, for catching him. Well, you're not the only one. It looks like anyone's here. I just saw the mayor arrive, and even Chief Marquez. Well, we should get inside. The trial starts at 11 o'clock. Frito Mancini, it says here that you're an artist. I'm not an artist. I'm an anarchist, you fascist. Whoa, whoa. It also says that you murdered Vito Peony with a train station clock. What about all the people who couldn't get into the city today because the station was closed? Those people are lucky. And why is that? Because they're not in this courtroom. Nobody move or I'll blow you all sky high. Frito, no! Haha, you fools. All coming here to see my trial. Journalists, police officers, politicians, all my enemies, all here. I can kill you all together. Vito Peony was just the bait. I knew you would all gather like flies to see my trial if I killed a newspaper's editor-in-chief. It's time for you to find out what inner chaos really means. Mr. Mancini, please. No idea or belief is worth murder. Shut up. What time is it? Oh, snap. This is not looking good. Should I click next? Oh my gosh, it's 11:05. It's time to die then. Enjoy your last seconds, pig. Tick tock, tick tock. The sound of your life running out. Bang. It's all just chaos. Time's up, Frito. Oh, shnikes! Ooh, snap! Oh, man. I can't believe it. I killed someone. I saw him up there and I just took Amy's gun and shot him. I've become killer just like him. Whew! Shh, Hannah, you're in shock. Frito wanted to kill us all, but you wanted to save us all. And you, Hannah, you took the most difficult decision a person has to face. Unlike Frito, you didn't care about the people's backgrounds or beliefs. All you saw were lives worth saving. I'm very proud of you. You think? I promise. It'll take time to accept this, and maybe a few sessions with Russell will help. And Hannah? Yes? I know you hate hugs, but thanks for saving our lives, kid. Oh, Nikes! Oh, snap. That is a oh, snap moment from Pitching Ace 88. Holy crap. I've also been told that additional investigation is pretty intense as well, so please stay tuned for that. And if this is how the second to last case in this place in Inner City goes, I can't wait for the next one. So please stay tuned, guys. I've been Pitching Ace 88. Always remember, like and comment. See you guys later. I've been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.